Trying to decide between Cambridge and Boston, you're not alone. These two cities sit just across the river from each other, but they feel completely different when you actually live in them. If you're relocating, changing neighborhoods, or just trying to figure out what fits your lifestyle best, this video will help you break it all down. I'm Kimberly Meserve with the Street Property Team, and I've helped dozens of people make this exact decision. So today we're comparing Boston and Cambridge head to head. Lifestyle, housing, commute, costs, and who each city is really built for. So let's get into it. Let's start with Cambridge. Cambridge is known for Harvard and MIT, but it's more than just a college town. It's a small city with a strong sense of community, walkable streets, and a slower, more intellectual vibe. People who live in Cambridge are often drawn to the culture: bookstores, farmers markets, local co-ops, and bike lanes. It's progressive, thoughtful, and deeply residential in feel. A few neighborhoods to know. Harvard Square, it's historic, charming, and always full of energy. Kendall Square, which is more sleek and modern with biotech offices and luxury condos. Central Square is a little more diverse, artsy, and full of personality. Inman Square, while it does not have a tea stop, it is super walkable with great restaurants. Porter Square is a little bit quieter with easy red line access. And Alewife is more modern with newer developments and access to green space. Housing in Cambridge tends to be older, triple deckers, Victorians, and condos carved out of historic buildings, but many have been beautifully renovated. The median condo price in Cambridge right now is just under $950,000. Single family homes, you're typically starting around $1.5 million and going up from there. Cambridge is perfect for people who want walkability, proximity to tech or academia, and a less chaotic vibe than downtown Boston. It's ideal if you work in biotech, research, or education, and you're okay trading space for charm and location. Thinking about relocating to Boston? Well, I've got just the thing for you. My team and I have actually taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide, which is meant to save you hours of research, and I've linked it down below. From top employers to best hospitals and a boatload of other things that you need to know before making the move. The best part is that it's 100% free. That's right, you heard me, 100% free. Just click the link in the description or the top pinned comment. Hope that helps. Now let's talk about Boston. Boston is bigger, louder, more diverse in terms of both people and neighborhoods. When someone says they live in Boston, they really mean a specific neighborhood because Back Bay and Dorchester are completely different worlds. But here are a few Boston neighborhoods you might be considering. Back Bay is very high-end, full of historic brownstones, walkable to everything. The South End is a little bit more stylish, artistic, tons of restaurants and beautiful architecture. Seaport is the new modern, glassy, luxury condo and nightlife-filled neighborhood. Jamaica Plain feels more residential and community-driven with lots more green space. East Boston is still more affordable, up and coming, and has amazing waterfront views. Charlestown is historic and quiet, but still close to downtown. And Dorchester is large. It's the biggest neighborhood in the whole city. It's very diverse and more accessible at certain price points. What's great about Boston is the variety. You can find a $600,000 starter condo in Eastie or a $2 million brownstone in Back Bay. It really depends on your budget and lifestyle. The median condo price across the city is around $800,000, but again, that number means very little unless you zoom in to specific neighborhoods. Boston is more ideal for people who want energy, options, and access. Whether you work downtown, in healthcare, in finance, or just want to be close to it all, Boston makes more sense. Just know that commute times, parking, and noise levels can vary a lot. All right, let's put them side by side. When it comes to vibe, Cambridge feels calmer, more academic, more residential. Boston feels more dynamic, busier, and more urban. Walkability. Both cities are walkable. Cambridge is smaller, so it's easier to get across without a car. And in Boston, it really depends on where you live. Some areas are incredibly walkable, while others not so much. Transit. Cambridge mostly runs on the Red Line, which can be consistent and relatively clean. Boston uses all 4 lines, red, green, orange, and blue, but depending on your neighborhood, reliability can vary. Housing. Cambridge has older homes with character. Think triple deckers, historic charm, and fewer high rises. And Boston offers everything. Row houses, new construction, luxury towers, multifamilies, you name it. Price. Cambridge is a bit more expensive overall, and Boston gives you a wider range of entry points, especially if you're a first-time buyer. Let's talk about commute. If you're working in Kendall Square, Harvard, or Alewife, Cambridge wins, hands down. But if your job is downtown, in the Seaport, or in one of the many hospitals, Boston makes a lot more sense. When it comes to lifestyle, Cambridge is more community-driven, low-key, and focused on quality of life. But Boston gives you more culture, events, energy, and a true city feel. So which do you choose? Well, here are 3 questions to ask yourself. 1, where will you be working or commuting most days? That alone might make the decision for you. The last thing you want to do is spend an hour on the T each way. Number 2, how do you want to spend your weekends? If you picture a quieter life, think local bookstores, walks along the river, neighborhood cafes, Cambridge might be your vibe. But if you want to walk to concerts, new restaurants, and Red Sox games, Boston is probably it. Number 3, what's your budget and how flexible are you? Cambridge tends to be more expensive per square foot, especially for single-family homes. Boston offers more variety, a lot more starter-friendly options, but also sky-high luxury. At the end of the day, both cities are fantastic. It really comes down to fit. And if you're still not sure, don't worry. This is literally what I help people figure out every single week. So if you're considering a move and trying to figure out which city or which neighborhood is right for you, let's talk. We offer free strategy sessions where we'll break down your lifestyle, goals, commute, and finances and match you with areas that make sense. You can find my contact information below. Feel free to reach out and shoot me a message. And if you're still exploring, subscribe to this channel. I post weekly videos about buying, selling, and living in Greater Boston, including neighborhood spotlights, market updates, and all the stuff that no one tells you about real estate. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.